I was driving over here, it's just it feels very nostalgic on my way here. It's just bringing up a whole bunch of memories of like catching the bus here and what it was like to stay in the rooms and just the environment. It's not a super happy feeling. It actually gives me a lot of anxiety, just because, like I said before, I've tried so hard to remove. I've tried so hard to, or in the past, I was trying so hard to, I guess, forget that part of myself. But coming here just reminds me that this did happen. This was a phase in my life. It's not just a past memory. I was here. So, yeah. It was just a mixture of chronic homelessness, and then on top of that, I didn't really have much of a childhood because I was always with my siblings, so I kind of helped raise them with my mom, and so it was just, we were just always struggling. Now the Boys and Girls Club was definitely, I just said that, a positive aspect of being here, just because it was kind of a way to get away from being inside of the shelter. There's just a lot of crazy stuff that goes on because you have so many different women and children from different walks of life, and yeah, sometimes it would just be really, it was really challenging on the inside. But just to get away from that and be with other teenagers who were within my age bracket, and Mr. Anthony, he helped me. Like once I got in there, he would let me help with a lot of things because I've always been that person, I want to be a leader. So Mr. Anthony, he is very charismatic. He loves the kids. He loves everybody. He's the type of person, he can talk to anyone. He'll get along with anyone. You can tell that he has a really big heart. And for me, I would say, even though I was young, he was a friend of mine. Like we joked all the time. He was another person that poured into me, encouraging me, always telling me, reminding me that I'm gonna be successful. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna get there, you're gonna do it. Like, I'm so proud of you. I think once he was one of the first people that I told when I got my acceptance for UNC. I ran, I brought it back to him, and he's like, oh yeah, I knew that. Like, I knew it. And I'm just like, what? Thinking back to how it was, especially being around a lot of the women, I didn't realize what it was before because I was young, but a lot of women are they're at their lowest points when they get here. They're experiencing depression and whatever else. And so having that structure, having that support system to help with their kids, having the Boys and Girls Club, not having to worry about their meals or where we're going to lay our head, is really important, especially when people are probably to that point where they've almost lost hope, which is kind of why I like that it's called the Center of Hope, because a lot of times that's really all you have is that glimmer of hope. Everything in life is temporary. Where you are now is not where you're going to be forever. One of the best things that I did for myself was I gave myself the opportunity to see where I could be, where I could get to, where I could go. And if I would have given up on myself when I was here, or when I was having my mental breakdown during school, I wouldn't have the chance now to see just how beautiful life can be, because there's so many times where I just didn't have anything, not an ounce of strength, not an ounce of motivation, not an ounce of anything. And God, he just puts his spirit around me that just does it all for me, and when I don't even have it, yeah, I'm very thankful.